Hello everyone, it's Lel and August is here, and together with a new month, we have new episode titles from wonderful PreCure. Let's check out what we're gonna have. In the month of August, we're going to have 4 episodes, and we have the titles from episodes 27 to 30. We are going to have big things going on, baby, even though we don't know many details. Let's go. We are going to start this weekend with episode 27 that is airing August 4th. That is called We Want to Find a Tsuchinoko. Tsuchinoko is a mythical folklore creature in Japan, and it resembles a snake. So it seems that in this episode, the Garu is going to be a snake. And it seems that Nyami or Yuki is scared of snakes. So we're going to see a lot of Yuki shenanigans in this episode for sure. I'm pretty sure it's going to be amazing, especially because it's Yuki. She is my favorite, so I will definitely love it. And it seems that the girls are finally going to wear the hamster kid-eating animal power-up. Use the kid-eating hamster power-up. I think it's going to be very funny, and they look very cute with the purple ears. Very adorable. And we're going to see a new side of Yuki that we haven't seen before. I'm very, very curious for that. I think this episode is going to be very, very funny. And then we go to episode 28, which is called Playing at the Big Bear Farm. This is going to air on August 11th. Remembering that it depends on where you are in the world. The dates that I'm giving here are the Japanese dates, the dates that the episodes air in Japan. But since they air in Japan time in the morning on Sundays, in certain countries, it's going to be on the day before. Like here for me in Brazil, it's always Saturday night. So it's August 11 in Japan, August 10 here. Playing at the Big Bear Farm is episode 28. I think it's going to still follow the same mold, the same logic as the last few episodes that we're having. Just the girls having fun, just the girls chilling. This episode is probably going to show lots of bears. We're going to see bears in this episode. That's why I put Ben from Zenless Zone Zero here in the background while we're talking about this episode. I love Ben. He is the cutest. But I don't believe that we're going to have like big events in this episode, just the girls having a good time, and probably the Garu is also going to be a bear. In this episode, they're going to save a bear, Garu. Now let's go to episode 29, which is when things start to get very interesting. This episode is airing August 18 in Japan, August 17 depending on where you are, or either 17 or 18. Episode 29 is called Nice to Meet You, Nico. So we've seen in Wonderful that Nico-sama is in the egg that we've been seeing in a couple of episodes. The egg seems to finally hatch in episode 29. I feel like this is going to bring a lot to Wonderful PreCure. After a few chill episodes, we're finally going to get something a little bit more related to the plot, especially because Nico seems to be a very important creature for the show, for the story. We don't really know how things are going to play out. We know no details. We don't know if Nico will be born with all the knowledge that Nico-sama usually has, or maybe with no memory of what happened before. We don't really know. I'm very curious to see the kid-eating animals here. I want to see what role they're going to play after Nico is back, if they're going to play any special role after Nico is back. I hope they do. Hope they do, because they're so cute and I love when they appear. They have so much personality. So I hope they keep on being used as actual characters in the show. And now let's talk about episode 30, which is the last episode from August. Here, I mean, those are all spoilers, right? But in here we get into more of a spoilery territory than before. So if you just want the episode titles, I'm just gonna give the episode title so that you can move on and not watch the rest of the video. Episode 30 is called Wonderful Castle. This episode is airing August 25th in Japan, August 24th in certain other countries. So, okay, now it's more spoiler time, so it's your cue to leave if you don't want other spoilers. So let's talk about something. In episode 29, we're going to have Nico-sama being born. Nico-sama is appearing in the show. And in episode 30, Wonderful Castle is probably when the Wonderful PreCure team is getting their power up in the show. When we know that because the power up toy is already registered in certain websites. It is called Diamond Ribbon Castle. This is the name of the item that they're going to use as a power up. How do we know it's a power up? Because we also have other toys being registered with this name, which is the Diamond Ribbon Style. Diamond Ribbon Style is probably the name of the power up that the girls are going to have, the Cures are going to have in the show. So Diamond Ribbon Style is the name of the power up that the Diamond Ribbon Castle is giving them. And since we have the name Wonderful Castle, well, I feel like it's kind of clear that this castle is probably appearing in episode 30, the last episode from August. This lines up with the release of the Diamond Ribbon Castle toy. The Diamond Ribbon Castle toy is released a day earlier, August 24th, so it lines up perfectly with that. So we are officially in the Power Up month. I've seen lots of fans saying that they really want a power up in Wonderful PreCure, especially because last year we did not have a power up in Hirogaru Sky PreCure. What we had was a new cure that arrived usually at the time that the power up arrives. So this time around, we are getting a power up. The girls are getting the Diamond Ribbon Style. I'm very, very curious to see this in the show. And I'm curious for the plot and for the reason why they're getting it. Are the Garugarus getting stronger, or are they just getting it because Nico-sama's born and Nico-sama is going to give them a new power? Is there going to be a reasoning behind this power? Well, we don't know. What we know is that Wonderful PreCure is gonna get very, very interesting in August. Nico-sama will be back. We're going to see bears, and we are going to see a castle. I wonder if there's gonna be like a castle in Nico Garden. Maybe Nico-sama, like the kid eating animals, they each have their own house. Maybe after Nico-sama's back, Nico-sama will create a castle, because Nico-sama is the queen, right? Or I don't know, but like the creator of Nico Garden. So they are very special. They are very important. And we've already seen Nico in leaks, or what we believe is Nico-sama. But since we did not have any more leaks, that is probably who Nico really is, which is this beautiful cutie fairy unicorn here. Very low quality image, but still it's probably Nico-sama. So Nico-sama's coming, the castle's coming, bears are coming, the kid-eating hamster power is coming too. Very, very interesting month for August. Are you excited? I am excited. Which episode are you most excited to watch? I think for me, it is going to be the Power Up episode. I'm very curious to see the designs, very, very curious to see the designs, and obviously the move itself. Very, very curious. Anyways, babies, this is it for now. I want to take this little time to thank, first and foremost, Magical Cinema and production team for this, and also you, if you're a member. Thank you very much for your support here on YouTube, on Patreon, on Throne. Thank you very, very much. And if you've watched up until now, thank you so much as well. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.